on my way to National Trails Highway to Rockhound to look for some jasper, and maybe on National Trails Highway as well to look for some pink chalcedony. Hopefully I can find some nice pieces today. I'm probably gonna have like maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours to look for material today, just because after that the sun is probably gonna be going down, and I don't want to be out here when it's dark. Who knows, it might flood out here, flash floods. This is a desert. Deserts flash flood all the time, so that's one thing you got to be careful when you're rock hounding. Make sure you know the weather conditions in your area. Check the weather conditions and make sure you know what kind of weather is possible in the area. Just because the weather conditions say one thing don't mean another might not happen, because that's how the weather is, especially when you're living in a desert. It can go from 100 degrees, my bad, to freezing, snowing in a matter of seconds, because that's the desert for you. That's what the desert does. It has two modes, which is hot and cold, and when it's hot, it's blazing hot. So you got to make sure you take your water on those hot days. You're gonna be out here looking around for stuff. Protect yourself. Always take water and food, and I have food right here, and I have some water in the back. Even though it's cold today, it's only 48 degrees, but still you need to still stay hydrated no matter if it's cold or hot. Hydration is always a thing. Hydration and food. You don't want to be exhausted or dehydrated out in the middle of the desert, and then you fall victim to the desert. So just be careful. If you're coming out here, make sure you come out here with somebody that knows the area or knows what they're doing at least, so you don't end up in a bad situation. I've known people myself that just went out in the desert, not even rock hounding, but ended up in a bad situation because they didn't know the area, and they wasn't prepared at all, because they had no service on their cell phones. Cell phone is not always a reliable thing when you're going out in a desert or just anywhere, period. You can't always rely on cell service. It has like dead zones everywhere. You never know where this dead zone's gonna be. So just prepare yourself. Take food, water, and extra clothing, just because it can get really hot, really cold. Sorry about that. Sometimes just because it's really hot doesn't mean the temperature can't change drastically. It's a desert. You know what I mean? So just be prepared for flash floods or anything like that. And the reason I'm going right now while it's storming and raining is because there's plenty of rattlesnakes out there normally, and at this temperature they're hibernating somewhere or whatever they do when it's cold, because they can't even move around, or let alone move fast enough to even hurt you. So right now I'm just on my way there. I have 43 miles left until I get there, and just cruising along. Decided I'll take a video right now, and I guess I'll do another video there. But right now I'm gonna end this video because my phone is dying, and I want to save the battery life for when I get there, so I can actually record a video there. So I'll end this video and I'll record another video when I get there. See you guys then.